Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting transfer updates. We begin with Joao Felix, as Barca have not met Atletico Madrid's demands for 50 million euro forward. We are also going to discuss on that. Secondly, talking about this report claiming that Barca are optimistic about registering two more players before the game against Cadiz. We are also going to be looking at that. So guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. According to journalist Ruben Uria, Barcelona have been made aware of Atletico Madrid's demands in the transfer of Joao Felix. The team from the Spanish capital wants Barca to cover 100% of the player's salary and a mandatory loan fee for the annual amortization. At Barca, while they are contemplating the opportunity, they have not met Atletico's demands yet. Earlier today, it was suggested that the deal was closing in with a loan fee worth 7 to 8 million, in that range, but so far the only deal Barcelona have offered is a loan fee of 6 million euros, which does not match Atleti's expectations. However, if Barcelona are willing to raise the offer, a deal is possible. The negotiations is completely open at the moment, and Atletico Madrid are more than willing to let Felix leave on loan with a purchase option. What is certain is the fact that they will not give away the player for free this summer, nor are they willing to let go of a single euro from the asking price. So it has come to light that despite knowing the conditions of all the parties, the former Chelsea loanee is more than willing to wait for Barcelona until the end of the transfer window. On the other hand, the Rojiblancos have made themselves very clear to the player that if nobody pays 100% of his salary this summer, the player will not be sent out on loan. Judging by the situation at hand, the pressure is beyond imagination because Barcelona are in no way going to take a quick decision. So what are Barca's conditions now? At one end, Atletico stand firm in their demands, and at the other end, Barcelona have made themselves very clear that Felix, whose market value is 50 million euros, is not being treated as a priority. While the Portuguese international is liked by the management, there are other positions like midfield and right back that need immediate reinforcement. And then there are player sales, which happens to be a vital factor for Barcelona. If there are no more sales this summer, it will be very difficult for Barcelona to register the remaining players, let alone acquire a new player altogether. Of course, the Joao Felix saga continues to make headlines. Of course, Joao Felix is still pushing for a Barca move. Barca themselves have been pushing for a move, but judging from things, it won't be any easy task to bring Joao Felix, especially as Xavi Hernandez has still not 100% accepted him to come until Barca signed their right back and an attacking midfielder. But Barca, under the leadership of Deco, who is a new sporting director, is a huge admirer of his compatriot Joao Felix, and a deal looks possible. But the thing is, Atletico Madrid are being complicated that, Barca must pay 100% of that salary. Because for starters, we need to know that Barca want to go but for a loan move for Joao Felix, not a permanent move, because they don't have that amount to pay for permanent. For loan move, Barcelona have offered 6 million euros for loan fee, but Atletico Madrid have said no. They are not expecting only 6 million euros in loan fee. So from the look of things, it's going to be a very long negotiation. If Barca are to succeed in getting their desired target at the wings after Dembele left, of course Neymar was linked, and now Barcelona are pushing for Joao Felix. who remains the only best option to be strengthening that forward position. So let's just see how it goes for Joao Felix, who, according to reports, is also very willing to wait for Barcelona to make an offer. Even till the last day of this window, Joao Felix have rejected many offers from Saudi Arabia as well as Premier League clubs, as the player wants to make his dream come true. He himself said it publicly some 2 weeks ago that Barca have always been his dream club. He loves Barca a lot, and joining the club will be a dream come true. So let's just see how it goes for him. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, Barcelona, will play their second La Liga clash this season on Sunday when the lock horns with Cadiz at the Montjuic Olympic Stadium. Barca began their campaign with a difficult game against Getafe, which ended in a goalless draw, and will be eager to get a win under their belt. But Xavi will not have his entire squad available to him for the game against Rafinha. For the game, as Rafinha is suspended, while Ronald Araujo misses out with injury. Two more players whose involvement are uncertain are Marcos Alonso and Inaki Pena, as both players have not been registered with La Liga by the club. However, according to Sport, Barca are very optimistic about getting the registration of Alonso and Pena completed in time for the Cadiz encounter. The Blaugrana registered Ilkay Gundogan, Sergio Roberto, Araujo, Oriol Romeo, and Ace Abde just before the opener against Getafe. It left Pena and Alonso the only two senior members without registration, apart from new signings Inigo Martinez. But the report adds that both Alonso and Pena could be registered with the league in time for Sunday's clash. It is claimed that Barca had already sent the documents pertaining to the registrations to La Liga by Wednesday itself, and only the final approval from the league is pending. Martinez's registration is likely to go through next week, given as he is still not ready to return from his injury. Clement Lenglet and Sergio Dest are also unregistered and will not be either there, as the club are looking to offload them. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.